Hi, my name is Jensen Astle. I'm a part of Group 10, and I am here to tell you about our 2018 first annual Sodalicious retreat. Our retreat will be held May 11th through 14th at the Provo Marriott and Convention Center. So I'm also in a group with Taylor Smith and Angela Rodart. Angela is unable to make it to the video today, and Taylor is also out of town. So it will just be me here to do our presentation. So first, in our slides, which hopefully you have in front of you. If not, then I will try to attach them into this video. But if I cannot do that, then I will send them as a PDF. But what we're going to do today is I'm just going to walk you through our retreat where we made some decisions of what we've made, and hopefully we can explain to you why we did some of the things that we wanted to do. So if you go down, we have a table of contents kind of explaining to you exactly what we're doing, but we're going to go ahead and skip that. And I'm just going to explain to you who we are and what we do. So if you don't know anything about Sodalicious, we are a company that gives, it's a soda bar company. So we do Italian sodas, we put shots of, coconut or blackberry or anything like that into your drinks so that your drink just has a little more flavor to it. Our retreat will be sponsored by Coca-Cola, Ready Ice, Marriott, and then Trelawney, who we use our Italian syrup. Something a little bit about us as a company, Sodalicious. We opened in October of 2013. We were founded by Kevin and Annie, and Kent and Anna, Finday, and Arnett. We are a privately owned company, but for our sponsors, we felt that was those are appropriate sponsors to have, even though they don't have like an investment into it. We are still privately owned. Our headquarters are in Provo, Utah, but we have 13 different locations all across the state of Utah and into Arizona, and we have about 100 employees, a little bit more every day. We just opened our newest location down in Provo off of University Parkway by Will's Pit Stop. We're mostly known, like I said, for our drinks, but we do have cookies. We have lots of different cookie options. We have some shakes and things like that. And then right now, our sales are trending up with an increase in numbers as we are building locations. So for our retreat, what we've decided to do, instead of doing a big conference so other people can come and learn about our ideas, we just wanted to take our employees and teach them a little bit more about how to grow together and have some customer service experiences and kind of just grow them that way. So what we're going to do is we would like all of the employees to come for these few days. So what we'll do is we will have about 100 employees and then 10 staff members. So we won't close for those days, unfortunately. So we will have some people who will miss, but that's the nature of our conference and how we do want to have all employees. The employees that do miss, we will make sure that we give them something special as well, so they're not lacking on any opportunities or any new exciting news. We will also have Kevin and Annie and Kent and Anna be there as well. And then we also are, we are asking Lee Cottrell. He is amazing Disney man. He will come and be our keynote speaker. Lee has worked for Disney for about 10 years, and then he's been working in the hotel business for 18 years. He will also be representing Marriott as one of our sponsors, and then he's going to talk about his 7 dwarfs theory on customer service. Moving on to our meeting objectives. Again, our main objective is to take our employees and have an appreciation for them. So it's here to give them a little bit, of an exciting group leadership. It's also going to give them some customer service training, some sales training, and to learn how to become a leader. Training will consist of team bonding, as we do believe that Sodalicious is a family. We are not just a bunch of friends. We are a family. We treat our employees like a family. We will also give them some education on some new products, maybe some changes that we're having, and then we're going to give them an opportunity to give us ideas about from new products, and maybe we have a bunch of different people all around Utah County, including UVU actually, that doesn't have their own drink. So for instance, there's a famous band called the Foreign Figures, and they have their own drink at Sodalicious. So we are giving our employees an opportunity to maybe have their own drink at our location. We do have a few new things up and coming in the Sodalicious world, so we're going to give them that opportunity as well. And then again, we'll have Lee come and train us on some customer service. Again, so we looked at a couple different places that we wanted to hold our retreat. I'm going to go through here and tell you what we had and then what we ended up picking. So first we have Provo Marriott and Conference Center. It was really nice because it is very located in an area that a lot of our locations are in. We have 4 locations near Utah, in Orem and Provo area, and that's where some of our biggest amount of employees come from. And so we figured that Provo would be a good area. It has lots of different rooms, so if you go down to room specifications, they do have 330 guest rooms, ranging from king to queen, things like that. They also have several different meeting rooms. The Zion's meeting room has a good dimension. It can hold about 300 guests if we do theater style. It can hold 220 guests if we do schoolroom style, and then about 200 guests if we do banquet style in that Zion's meeting room. Another things about the property is the exterior. It is very beautiful. I have been to many conferences down there. I've been to many dinners down there, and I personally loved it. I know Angela and Taylor also felt it was a good place to host our employees. The parking does have a parking garage on campus, or not on campus, but on the venue area on location, so that was really nice. Also, they do have modern and up-to-date designs, which we feel as a company is very important, as that is what we have and what we are working towards. And then again, it is in the Provo area, which does limit some things, especially since we will be ending right when school's starting. So that will be a little bit limited, but it's also, school is ending, but it will also be really nice because we do have some prime attractions right there, like Sundance, Park City, and then also UVU and BYU. Another place that we were talking about was the Dixie Center. We really liked their ballroom area. We liked that it could seat quite a few if we did theater style, more than the Provo Marriott could. It was 345. And then if we wanted to do classroom style, it actually limited it a lot to 134, and then banquet again limited it a lot to 180. But things we did like about that was that the outdoor areas are very nice. It will be May, so it will be really warm. They have quite a few meeting spaces. Parking is right in front of the convention center, so it's very easy to know right where you are. The rooms, you don't feel stuck in there, and then it has some pretty good reputation. Again, with the location, it being in St. George is really nice because you have a lot of local things, plus you're only a couple hours away from Las Vegas. So yeah. And then the last place we were looking at was the Southtown Expo Center. We really liked that we could rent out parts of it, or we could rent out the entire thing. But the biggest thing was that we had a meeting room that could fill 400. It could do 200 if we had theater style, so again, very small. And then banquet style and classroom style both could seat 90. Things we liked about the Southtown Expo Center was that it's very large. We really liked that it's very modern as well. The thing that we didn't really like about it that actually was a big deciding factor was that there were no rooms, so it wasn't a hotel. So we opted out of that. I can tell you that now, but we did really like that it had a top reputation, and that it was also very close to a lot of things. But not having rooms was hard for us because we wanted to have an easy relocation from room to convention center. So we opted into the Provo Marriott. It's the hometown of our company owners. It is also an attraction. We can have lots of attractions, plus it's kind of fun for those who maybe are from different locations other than the Provo and Orem. They can come and see how fast we work and how important it is to be customer service oriented and fast. Plus, due to us being linked with Marriott and sponsored by Marriott, they did get us a discount on hotels for anybody who is coming. So up next we have our agenda. What we did here was we didn't know we wanted people to come in on Thursday, people who were out of town. We also wanted to keep our good employees working on Thursday if they could. So we have split it up into 3 days, with Thursday being a registration day, with lunch at Chomburger, which is also owned by Sodalicious. Well, Kevin is the owner. He opened Chomburger. It is mirroring Shake Shack, which is an East Coast burger joint. So what we would like to do is we would like to have all employees get there by 6 p.m. on Thursday, and that's when we'll have our opening. It's supposed to be a very fun, like, we are Sodalicious, here's our family, here's everyone together, and then we'll do some big banquet with that. Then the following day, then the next couple days look similar to this, so I'll just do one day, and then you can look on our slide. It's on page 18. It is going to be, we'll have breakfast each day. The convention center will give that for them. And then the first day we will have Lee Cottrell. He will only be able to be there for 1 or 2 days. So 1 day is what it's looking like, but he's trying to save for Saturday as well. But what we'll do is we will have him come, and he will speak about his 7 dwarfs of customer service, like I've said. And then we're going to have different breakout sessions. Each breakout session will depend, like there will be, so all 3 of us, the managers, Kevin and Annie, and Anne and her husband will be there to help do breakout sessions. Each one will be different. Some of them will be about a little bit about the future. We do a really big future dinner, so we're going to talk a little bit more about that there. But in each breakout session, it can be something about the future. It can be taste testing. It'll also be very much of customer service, maybe some budgeting, maybe some opportunities that they'll have. So they can go to different breakout sessions but learn something new in each one. We will also have lunch each day by the convention center. And then we go back into breakout sessions, and then each night we will do something different. So for the first night, what we're going to do is, sorry, I just want to read my notes. We're going to go to the Cinemark, and you will, so in the registration process, which I'll talk to in a minute, there will be an option for them to opt into these opportunities. We do want to get as many people as we can, but we do also understand that some people at 9 o'clock want to go to bed. Excuse me. So what we'll do is we will provide these opportunities if they have clicked on them. If they have not, then we will look to see how many extra seats we have. But so we will give them, so for the first night we will be going to the Provo Town Center Mall, which we will go and see a movie. And then the next night we are going to do a Get Out Games, which is mystery escape rooms. They're very in right now, and we felt that we wanted to give our employees something fun that we can, the whole 3-day period we're going to be learning about how to be a team, so this gives them a hands-on experience. And then, so that's kind of how the first 2 days look, and then we will also have some free time, time for them to have themselves, to go swimming, and then we will have a big thank you dinner and give them some time to have some fun. So, the next thing we have is the menu. We wanted to make sure that we provided our employees with good food experience and a good, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. We wanted to make sure that we provided them with a good mix of local and fun food here, as well as, we're at Marriott with the convention center who has really good catering, so we wanted to make sure we used them as well. So, like I said, every day, free continental breakfast will happen, and then each lunch will be separate. Mostly it looks like we're doing sandwiches and wraps and some hamburgers. The next day, we will, and also with Thursday, having a hamburger, and then dinner provided a hamburger as well. What we did there was, Chomburger is not required. It will be for anybody who would like to attend, but you're not required to be there. And then we will have some snacks and refreshments, all provided by Marriott and our sponsors, and those will just be laying around in between each breakout session. And then we are also going to have catered Maggleby's for our Friday night dinner banquet. We felt that was very appropriate and exciting. And then as well as Saturday, we're going to do a steak and chicken. Again, we wanted to provide our employees with something that would make them feel special, because they are special. They work with hundreds and hundreds of customers each day, and we want to appreciate them for that. We also want to train them for how to continue to be awesome. The next, we just have a layout of the rooms. We will be using 6 different rooms. I am so sorry. We will be using 6 different rooms, but what's really cool about the rooms is that the Zion's room, the Zion, Bryce, Arches, and Canyons rooms, we will be able to make into the Grand Ballroom. So the few times that we meet together, we will be able to have enough space for all of us to meet there. Again, then I just go through the rooms, the meeting room, the Zion meeting room, about how many it has. We've already covered that today, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. And the Bryce and Timpanogos room. I'm so sorry. The Bryce, Arches, and Timpanogos room and how those work out. And now we look at, here we have the next page, on page 23, we have our keynote speaker, Lee Cottrell. Cockrell. I don't know why I've been saying that. I even know that. He's the former executive vice president of operations at Walt Disney World. Again, he is doing the 7 dwarfs of customer service. I've had him come and speak to me, and I've had multiple advisors be able to echo what he has said, and I feel that it was very important for our employees to know that, and Angela and Taylor very much agreed. He actually is very cheap for what we have asked him to cover. He'll be $500 for a speech and question and answer. It'll be an hour. He will speak for an hour and a half, and the first hour of that will be his speech, and then the half hour will be question and answer. And with that, we will ask our employees to mostly do it on customer service, but they will have the opportunity to ask any questions. I mean, he worked for Disney, so there are probably lots of questions that most of the employees know. What's really nice about our employees is that they are always professional, and even though we're not a very professional company, but we really like that is an option for them. All right, so then we have travel accommodations and then registration. So anybody who needs to get from point A to Orem is really what... point A to Orem is what we're looking at. So a lot of our Arizona people will need help. What we've opted into doing, instead of renting out a bus, because we felt that was going to be too expensive, and then you have to drive there, it's 12 hours, and then have to come here, and it's just kind of exhausting. So we've let the employees decide how they want to do it. We will give them $100, up to $100, or $100 per passenger, whatever. We have a flight that will take them, or if they choose to pick their own flights, we will give them $100 for that. Anybody who will be driving, we will make sure that we get them reimbursement for miles on their car, and then any time that our customers will, or it's not our customers, I'm so sorry, our employees will go from let's say from the Marriott to the movie theater, or the Marriott to Get Out games, we will provide a free shuttle service for them. All right. So then for registration, what we've opted into doing is we will be doing a few months of registration, and then we will have a final reminder, and then we will have a final reminder, and then also on that final reminder, we will... Woo! I do not know what's wrong with me. I'm so sorry. We will provide, at that point is when we'll provide the travel accommodations. So if anybody needs airfare or anything, they do need to let us know by February 5th. But between April 10th and May 1st, we will send out everything that we absolutely need, that they'll need if they're driving, instructions or flight information, things like that. The day of registration, what we'll do is we'll have it in the front room, or the great room is what it's called. And what we'll do is we will have our staff youth will be there, and they will have day of registration. We'll have a day of registration packet that people can sign up for that day. Most of them we won't accept a lot, but some of our newer employees, if they, let's say that we hired somebody on the 7th and they really wanted to come, we would definitely let them come. That's when they would do day of registration. Also, everybody can pick up their packets the day of, on that Thursday, and then we'll have them lined up in A through Z order. It looks like we have it split up where A and E will be in one, F through J will be in one, K through O, P through T, and U through Z. So everybody, that goes all by last name. And again, we will have approximately 100 employees register, as we will have 100 employees is what we have right now. We are hiring a bit just because we are doing new locations. So again, some of those new employees might not be able to go, or anybody who won't be able to go will be able to because they have school or they have other accommodations that they need, like work another job or something. They will get the information, but they won't necessarily have to be here. So then that's how the conference check-in will also work in. So the registration and conference check-in again, they'll be there. In their packets, what they'll get is they'll get the conference schedule. I feel that it's really necessary for them to have that so that they know exactly what they're going to be doing, so that they can plan accordingly. They will get this packet or a conference schedule in their email when we give it to them no later than May 1st, so then they can pack accordingly. But we do want to make sure that they have that. If they have planned to attend either the Get Out games or the movies, we will give them their little raffle tickets so that we can, make sure they have that. They will also get a notepad and a pen so they can take notes and so that they can, have some doodling fun. And then if you need to check in at the hotel, unless prearranged, the hotel, you'll just check in with the hotel and you'll tell them that you're with the retreat and then they'll get you your room. You'll have to have a valid ID and they will go by last name again. But what will probably happen is because we have 100 employees, we don't want to rent out 100 rooms. We will try to get about two to three employees in one room, and that all will go through one of our staff members. She will have that all set up, and in your packet it will tell you who you're rooming with. Our event staff requirements. Most of this is actually provided by the hotel, which is really nice, especially with catering. But things that we'll have to do obviously are how to, the marketing for the event, how to get the registration, how to register, how to check in. We'll also have to have someone always on communication with the hotel staff. We'll have some nighttime entertainment. We'll have somebody over that, and then the transportation. So then next we have our budget. What we did here for budget was we did include the discounts at the end. We felt that was the easiest way to do it, and then kind of see what the employees were going to pay. We will make the employees pay about $100. I'm sorry. They do have to sign up and they do have a price to pay, but we do provide most of it. So with everything included, including, like I said, with the dining, with the meeting rooms, the guest rooms, transportation, our guest speaker, and things that he'll need, and the nighttime activities, plus in addition to with our office supplies, what we will do, it does look like it comes out to just under $21,000. We do know that for an appreciation, that is a lot of money, but we also are treating our employees to a fine dining experience and making sure that they are learning and understanding the needs and wants for customer service, for leadership, and the Sodalicious expectation. In conclusion, what we have, the meeting objectives, again, are a lot of team bonding. It's a lot of learning about new products, and it's education on skills. We really want to make sure that we are training our employees as much as we can on good customer service. On good customer service, and that we are providing them leadership opportunities throughout the Sodalicious field. Again, this will be at the Provo Marriott Center and Conference Center. The agenda highlights some things that we're, again, really, really excited for, and having Lee here from Disney to help us. And then we will have the Marriott help us a lot, which is really nice because they are one of our sponsors. The meeting rooms, again, are very exciting. It feels like we are going to be doing a lot of theater and banquet style. We want to make sure that our presenters are up front, that they're working the crowds. Unless they feel otherwise, that they want to do something different, they are definitely welcome to do that. A microphone will be provided. I am so sorry. A microphone will be provided, and we will also have a projection for them as well. We will get Lee's flights prearranged, and we will have all of those lights, speakers, things like that. And then any miles that he needs to travel, we will reimburse, but we also will give him a free shuttle service. And then lastly, we are just really excited to have all of our employees there, and that we will be able to teach them about how Sodalicious works and why we are the way that we are, and some new up and coming things. Lastly, what we will do is to make sure that it wasn't just a conference for us; it was a conference for our employees. We will send out a survey to all of our employees within 7 days of the end of the retreat. What we will do is we will have an online survey, and it will be sent. An online survey will be sent to the employees' work email. Management will set aside time for all attendees to complete, to make sure that everybody who did attend will get that. We will also might do a raffle at the end of the retreats to see if maybe they can get like an iPad or a TV, things like that. And then the questions that we will ask in that survey will be about the location, the events, and suggestions for new products, and then voting on the ideas that were presented and released, so that which ones can be released. We will also have them give us feedback, things that we want to do better for next time. I know that in our feedback that we had gotten from our professor, the biggest thing that we heard, one thing that we were all kind of confused about, was the VIPs. Because we are an employees who do retreats, we opted out of a VIP section, unless we are VIPing for our staff members, which our staff is very treated. They still are a part of the employees' experience, and they do have some additional responses, but for the most part, they are just as similar as the employees. They are here to help learn and get training, customer service training. So we did opt out of a VIP experience because we treated all of our employees like VIP. Other than that, we believe that we are really excited for this retreat, and we think that it will be very fun. And look forward to May 11th through May 18th to have our employees come and have a party. So there you go. Thank you.